Where is the worst place to fart? 1. I was in 8th grade and I blasted one at my grandfather's funeral. My uncle had asthma. He started laughing so hard it caused him to have an asthma attack. He tried using his inhaler but it didn't help and he had to leave his dad's funeral to go get treated in the ER because of my butt wind. 2. I have a story. I was diagnosed with an allergy to wheat, but we'd been at a friend's and they'd ordered a load of pizzas before we were heading to a jazz gig. I had a little, I was starving, and knew it would have windy implications. The gig was in a kind of bar/restaurant, with alcoves off the main space which was where the band set up. I didn't want to keep excusing myself to the loo, so was trying to do lil discreet farts, but boy they were building up. I took myself to the edge of the bar, so I was behind most people, backed up, so my butt was facing away from the crowd and as the music got loud, I let it rip. Only at that point, did I check behind me, and saw I had just basically backed my butt up over a couple's dining table and farted horrendously. Both were poised with forks of food halfway to their mouths, staring at me wide-eyed, horrified. Unfortunately, this was abroad and I didn't know the language so just sort of ran away into the busiest part of the bar. I wonder if they still speak of me. 3. One time I farted in a crowded elevator and it smelled so bad it made a pregnant lady throw up. Or maybe that was the best place. 4. One time I farted in a lecture theater at university. Now, this might sound harmless, but the way this one was set up? Yeah. It was acoustically good. People not only heard it, but were able to pinpoint it. 5. I farted in line for a ride at Disneyland. We were inside, so there was no wind, and very poor ventilation. About 100 people packed into this little room nearly stacked on top of each other. It was so offensive that people 20 feet from us were freaking out. Somehow my girlfriend instantly knew it was me, and just started laughing uncontrollably. I was horrified and the more I tried to get her to stop, the harder she laughed. Fortunately for me, I'm pretty sure most people just assumed it was her because she was bright red and nearly hyperventilating. At the time I was horrified, but I survived and to this day, I'm convinced that is the best/worst fart I have ever manufactured.